Alright, hi, this is Melissa Whitmer from melissa'sultimatefitness.com and Ultimate Results. I want to talk today a little bit about upper body mobility and upper body warm-up. I think a lot of players and a lot of teams do a lot of good work with lower body warm-up, but maybe neglect upper body warm-up a little bit. And it's really important to do upper body mobility work and warm-up work, especially when you're doing it pre-throwing practice. So we're just going to do a few exercises and just talk about some stuff. So, first of all, in all your warm-up activities, whether it's upper body, lower body, and in all your workouts, it's really important to maintain a neutral spine position. So neutral spine means that you're pretty much standing straight up. Chest is out a little bit, shoulders are back, and contrasting that to something that would be not a neutral spine would be like shoulders hunched over, or bending at the lower back. Those would all be positions you don't want to be in when you're doing any of your warm-up exercises or workouts. So to illustrate why this is important, especially for throwing, if you have kind of like a hunched back, just try this exercise. If you bend over and try to rotate your shoulders, you'll find you have a limited range of motion. In contrast, if you start with a tall neutral spine, bend over at the waist, and try to rotate, you'll find that your range of motion is much larger. Okay, and so that's very important when you're thinking about throwing, especially when you're using a lot of rotation about your spine as you're throwing your backhands, etc. Okay, so neutral spine is very important in all your activities. Okay, upper body warm-up exercises, pre-throwing practice. Some good ones to do are kind of similar to what I just showed you. This would be like a thoracic spine rotation. So you kind of bend at the knees in the athletic stance, put your arms in front of you, and then you just alternate rotating your arms back, trying to make a straight line between your hands. You want to look over your shoulder. This warms up your shoulders and stretches out your pectorals. It's a good mobility and kind of warm-up exercise. Another one that's more warm-up is just doing push-up. Warms up your pectorals and your shoulders. I like to incorporate them with inchworms, so that's you go down, walk yourself out to a plank position. You can do a push-up here if you want. And then I like to push back into downward dog, and then walk back in. Doing several of those is a good kind of full body warm-up for a throwing practice. Some variations on that theme. You can do push-ups with rotation. You can do, let's see, what else can we do? We can do some other variations of planks where you start in a plank, kind of hover above the ground, push yourself up into upward facing dog, back into downward facing dog. And you can do that as a series. That also warms up the spine. They're not necessarily in a rotational manner. So those are some good warm-up exercises to do pre-throwing practice to warm up your shoulders and your pectorals.